environment. You're familiar with the word our environment. You are already every year you are celebrating Environment Day on June 5th. Yes, now what is environment? What you are going to study in this our environment chapter? So in this chapter we are going to study what are the components what are the components are interacting with each other. So what are the harmful effects to the environment? You already in the newspapers you are reading in the news you are listening. So our environment, the developing countries regularly held discuss about the environmental issues. What are the environmental issues like pollution, air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution later going on. And not only that, natural distractions are happening, earthquake like that. So what we are going to in this chapter, we are going to learn about the environmental components. Means how various components in the environment interact with each other, how the impact of the environment, what is called. So the interaction between, you already learned about the non-living things, living things. Already the living things are interacting with non-living things. Without non-living things, living things cannot live. For example, human beings, you consider as a human being, we are depending more on non-living things. What we are seeing, water, soil, air. Without air, we cannot live. We are breathing daily for 1 minute or 1 second. We are breathing oxygen, air. From where we are getting? From the surroundings, from the environment. We are depending on the non-living things. So what we call it as ecosystem. What do you mean by ecosystem? Ecosystem, for example, I'll enter the garden. You can see varieties of plants that interact with each other. If you are taking the natural beauty of forest, in the forest you can see pond, lake, trees, shrubs, even the grass, everything. That is also one of good examples for the ecosystem. Or artificial, man-made crop fielding, crops yield. The field of the crops, that also artificial, man-made, means man-made ecosystem. So what do you mean by ecosystem? In the ecosystem, the components, what are the two components are interacting? Let's see, the biotic and abiotic components, nothing but living things and non-living things are interact with each other. Let's see what is the abiotic component and biotic component. Let's see, children. Abiotic components will come under the non-living things like sand, soil, water, etc., air, etc. And living components will come under again in the living components categories are there: producers, consumers, or decomposers. So three categories are there. What do you mean by producers? Means autotrophs. What do you mean by autotrophs? Means all green plants, some other algae. They will prepare their own food with the help of sunlight, chlorophyll. We already learned. We are learning from the small age, in the small classes. So what is photosynthesis? The green plants prepare their own food with the help of raw materials. Is called as photosynthesis. All the green plants will giving the name producers or autotrophs. They are producers. Next, coming to the consumers. What do you mean by consumers? We are all living beings, means as all human beings are consumers. We are depending on green plants. We are buying the vegetables from shop. We are buying the other stationary things and some other rice, and we are cooking in the kitchen. So plants, they are not what we call it as kitchen of the plant, leaf. In the leaf, they are preparing their own food and providing us also food, green plants. So consumers means human beings and all the animals will come under the consumers. They are not preparing their own food, but they are depending on some other organism, directly or indirectly. They are called consumers. So next, coming to the category of decomposers. Whether the decomposers is not there, our environment will become so dirty. The decomposers are playing very crucial role in the cleaning of our environment. So decomposed nothing microorganisms. We cannot see with our naked eye. All the microorganisms will come under decomposers. So I want to talk about the consumers again. Three category according to the food habit we are already classified. Herbivorous. this word is very important, children. When you are going to learn about the trophic level, you want to know what is herbivorous, what is carnivorous, what is omnivorous. So herbivorous, nothing but you know already what is the herbivorous. Plant eating animals or plant products is called it as herbivorous. For example, cow, goat, you know. So next coming to the carnivorous means flesh eating animals, will call it as carnivorous. For example, lion, tiger. The tiger will feed on deer or some other organism. They will not feed on the grass. Cow will not feed on the deer and all. The cow will feed on the grass only. So cow and all category will come. So herbivorous and carnivorous and omnivorous. Omnivorous means both. They will have feed on both flesh and plants products. So you understood. I hope you clear about the carnivorous, herbivorous. So herbivorous, first coming to the producers or autotrophs. Next coming to the herbivorous, plants eating animals. Next carnivorous. The carnivorous again two subdivision are small carnivorous and large carnivorous, means according to their. So carnivorous means flesh eating animals. So next coming to the last category is decomposers, means microorganisms. They feed on the dead and decaying matter. If the dead bodies and all, we should bury it in. So that's next coming to the food chain. So I want to talk about the food chain means what? You know already the food chain. I'll show you, see children, food chain. What is the definition we can give the food chain? The series of organisms taking part of various biotic level from a food chain. Each step or level of the food chain from a topic level. So what is food chain? For example, grass eating animal. Grass. Who will eat? Grasshopper. You know the grasshopper, green in color, insects. This grasshopper will eat by frog. And frog, snake. And last coming for vulture. This is called as a food chain, the continuous food. So from the grass, grasshopper, frog, frog, snake, and snake to vulture. The step is going on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More than 5 or 6 steps will not come. So let's see what are the trophic levels of the food chain. First trophic level, autotrophs. I told you the terms, everything you want to remember. Autotrophs means the green plants or producers. Second trophic level will come under herbivorous or the primary consumers. And third trophic level will come under small carnivorous or secondary consumers. And fourth trophic level will come under large carnivorous or the tertiary consumers. If you are taking about the aquatic, small insects, who will eat fish? This fish, who will eat? Man. Or I can take this small fish, I can take small fish. This small fish, who will eat? Big fish. And this fish, who will eat? Man. If man also eaten by fish, big fish, that also will come.